Welcome back to We Know Sports. I'm your host, Mr. B. We are talking everything sports, so I'm glad you're here to join the conversation. Definitely invite you to jump in to the conversation and weigh in. Let me know what your thoughts are as we talk about it. So definitely like and subscribe to the video as we invite different voices in every conversation that we have. That being said, we're talking Deon Sanders. It's now year 3 or year 4 at Colorado. The first couple years he had a buzz, obviously with his son who played a couple years there with him, Travis Hunter, who was the first round draft pick coming into the NFL a couple years back. It was a lot of buzz. A lot of people was tuning in. I especially was one of those guys who was tuning in to watch it. But since then, the record hasn't been so good. It doesn't seem like he's keeping and retaining the talent, and the performance of the team has dwindled. So now it's showing that the numbers are dropping. And I think there's a lot of talk about Deon Sanders' style of coaching and whether or not it's more hype than anything significant. So we are joining Marcellus Riley, who did a story on this to see, what is happening with Deon. So let's jump in and see what's going on.
Y'all, they say that it's over in Colorado. The spring game is pictures from the spring game under Coach Prime, Deon Sanders. And let's just say these pictures aren't flattering, or the numbers. Let's go. So y'all remember when he got there, and I guess 2023? Spring game attendance. This is an enthusiasm check, okay? This is nothing but an enthusiasm check for the program. All right, 2023, it was 47,000 people there. Okay. Then, novelty wears off. Okay, y'all didn't win it all, but look, good start. But 28,000 show up the next year. So just letting you know, just like I told my itty bitties, everybody around you ain't your homie. Everybody around you ain't your friend. And it's okay to tell somebody, nah, dog, we ain't cool like that, but we cool. But you ain't even got to tell them. Just know that next year when they get a promotion, or next year when you get a promotion, y'all not going to be cool like that. It's okay. You turn the pages over in the book, okay? Those are different words. Some words the same. Most of them different. Just like in life, you go somewhere else, you go to a new class, you go to a new school, etc. First page looks amazing. Like LeBron when he reads. LeBron reads the first page of every book. That's LeBron at the top, 47,000. After that, LeBron starts getting a little thin. It starts getting a little skimpy. Remember your teachers used to grab the book? Did you read this book, Marcellus? Yeah, I read it. It was a good book. Of Mice and Men, right? Yeah, Lenny? Mm-hmm. I forget the other character's name, but, I read it all. She's like, oh, give me your book then. Let me see. And she go like this, like cards. And if them things ain't sticking, if them things look neat, she like, Marcellus, you didn't read this, did you? No, I'm sorry. They had a long special of Transformers last night. Sorry. Or now they got them tablets. They ain't even got to ask you. They just find out you didn't read it. Johnny Manziel, you didn't study. Johnny Manziel, right? They know it right now. So 47,000 jumps down to 28,000. God dang. Then it jumps down to 20,000. Okay, we got some issues. And now it's at 17.5. And the reason that makes sense to me, and that really hits home for me, 17,500. Let's see if we can click on these. Oh, yeah. 17,000. This is Colorado when Deon show up. Big old prime glasses on. Shador in the building. Travis Hunter in the building. And this is Columbia football. This is what it feels like playing at Columbia. 17,500. Yep. It looked like this. It actually looks like this. On a big game, it's like that. On a smaller game, it's like kind of like that. Like that's kind of crowded. That's not that crowded because that's the road team, and that's it. But 17.5 is like our capacity. And the craziest thing is we never hit capacity. I didn't sell out any games ever. Most I saw at one game was like 13,800. Isn't that crazy? Less than the spring game in Colorado. But we got different expectations, different standards. That sucks. That's bad. Why is that bad? I'll tell you why it's bad. Because now Deon Sanders is running on fumes. Now the Colorado program is running on fumes. Now, I know some internal conversations have that have occurred with some of the former staff, some of the current staff. I know guys, because he got a lot of guys that, you know, played in the league, et cetera, used to, all that stuff. If you're on this, if you're on Colorado right now, their staff, you're nervous. Because so much of recruiting is reputation. And this has nothing to do with what's really happening. What's really happening is one problem, because it ain't all good. The bigger problem is the assumption of what the problem is, the assumption of what the issues are, because that's what a mama and a daddy ain't got time, because all these schools keep calling me asking for my boy Terrence. Terrence, pick up the phone. Why, mama? It's Colorado. Deon on the phone, okay? I just got off the phone, mama. I just got off the phone with Lane Kiffin, mama. Dang, give me a break. Deon in the background, like, what this boy doing? Hey, Coach Prime, what's up, man? How you doing? Everything groovy? Like, you know what I mean? This kid is only catching social media, the win-loss record, couple of press clippings and press conferences from Deon, and knowing who went where. You ain't got time. The devil's in the detail, and I ain't got time to hang with the devil. So that's the problem. You know what I mean? Cats it just ain't it. Like Marshall Faulk used to be there, he gone. Warren Sapp used to be there, he gone. Look, greener pastures, whatever you want to say. Yeah. At the same time, it's just not adding up. And now the reputation has been sullied. And then, you know, I just saw a clip where they showed everybody on the team looking all small and stuff, and they had to put out the height and weight. This year is going to be very interesting. They already, under Deon Sanders, have a losing record. This year, if they don't win, and look, everybody's NIL is going up to catch up to Colorado wherever they were. And Colorado didn't even already have the biggest. They didn't have the biggest. They had the biggest reputation. They had the biggest expectation. They had the biggest marketing engine because they had Deon. They had Shador. They had Travis Hunter. They had that story from rags to riches. They had Jackson State to Colorado takeover. You had all of that going. And while you have all of that going, you better be going somewhere with it. It almost seems like, to me, it's a lottery winner. You know a lottery winner? When they get that money and everybody's like, oh, you got that money. Don't spend it all. And more importantly, learn about money right now. Like put some away or learn. They're like, no, I got it. Or they think they got so much they can't lose it. And then what happens? Most lottery winners go right back to needing the lottery to win again. Because when you get it, you better act like you know. When Deon had all that love and all that stuff, it was the time to get this thing proper infrastructure. And from what I'm seeing, that ain't proper infrastructure. I hope it is, because I root for Deon. I told you, he on my Mount Rushmore, so I don't give a damn what y'all say. You're biased and all that. Yeah, damn it, I'm rooting for him. Don't mean I'm going to lie about him. I ain't going to lie to him. I ain't going to lie for him. I'm just going to be rooting. I'm like, come on, Deon. Come on, Deon. Go get that. Especially as Deon does it, it helps me. Marcel's, you coaching too? Yeah, just like Deon. All love. All right, beat up in the comments. Let me know what you think. Is Colorado going up, down? Is Colorado going to be good this year? Sorry. Beat it up.
All right. That was Marcellus Riley giving his take on Deon Sanders. I do think it's hard for him to replicate the success he's had with the first couple of years with his son and Travis. Obviously, Travis is a phenomenal player. His son was really good too. It's hard to recreate that. You know, you have a buzz, you have a chemistry, and sometimes timing is the whole game, man. So, you know, Deon is a very flamboyant guy. I'm with Marcellus. I root for him. I like what he stands for in terms of being a father, a present. Obviously, his talent spoke for itself. The guy played 2 sports. He won Super Bowls for multiple teams. I think he played in a World Series if he didn't win it. His record speaks for itself. I mean, this is a guy that's liked virtually everywhere he goes. People who's worked with him in the past tend to speak highly of him. He gets a lot of love, and I think it's because he's a genuine person that really connects with people. So it's hard not to root for a guy like that, but at the same time, too, with the NIL, and you got big college programs offering big money. And, Colorado's not typically seen as a sexy place to go play. Obviously, it's visible when you have a Deon Sanders in the building. But a lot of that buzz has died down. And I don't know if he can recreate it without some really prominent talent there. And it doesn't help that, the team doesn't really have a running record. And when the spotlight's really on, they don't perform. A lot of times they lose games that they should win. And it's tough. It's tough to watch that happen because you want to see Deon win. But I don't know if he's got the talent there that can get it all done. And also if he's got the proper coaching staff to really kind of put a cohesive program together. That being said, I'm still a man of faith. I hope things work out for him. But I don't know that program is going to be revitalized. I'd love to see myself be wrong. But from what I'm seeing, I don't see it. Given the trend, it seems like it's a downward trend. But who knows? I think Deon's destined to coach in the NFL, hopefully coaching his sons. And so I'd love to see him there. As you can see, it's late. And I'm calling it a night. But I thank you guys for joining me for this segment. And I definitely ask you to like and subscribe, stay connected to the We Know Sports Show. All right? So stay connected. And till we talk again, God bless.